It's, oh, yeah,
Okay.
that was simple.
All right. I
Well, thank you so much, Susanna,
think
for
I'll,
coming to join me on this. I really appreciate it. And I'm still in the process of, getting my social media going and getting my followers going, which I'm sure is going to go quite quickly. But in the meantime, I appreciate the time to chat to me. So just very quickly introduce yourself, a little bit about Susanna. Do I say that?
yeah, thanks for having me. So, I am Susanna Leeming. I am 51 years old. I have three adult children. So, I got started in this business mainly because I was looking for freedom. I was tired of being tied down to a 9 to 5. I had two jobs when I first got started in the legacy builder. And so I was just looking for a chance to travel and help my kids more, and just be able to get away, kind of drop everything and go if I wanted to.
Awesome.
So that's really why a year ago I was looking in the digital marketing space and I knew people were making money. So I knew if they could, I could. So I jumped in.
Right. That's exactly that was kind of like the line that got me. I watched a webinar and I saw a woman and I was like, if this woman can do it, so can I. So,
Right. Right. Exactly.
so just how do you take your 2 hour priority focus time? Like, how do you break it up? Just a rough breakdown.
Yeah, so my 2 hours, I mean, it does change sometimes depending on things, if I'm vacationing or if I'm flying out or something. But most of the time I do about an hour in the morning and an hour in the afternoon to evening.
Okay.
So I'll put in my content, I'll watch the 10-minute video in the morning, and then I'll go live usually right after that. And
Okay.
so I already have ideas on what to talk about that day. I already got new content from the video that we get every morning. So that's so helpful because it really sets you in the right direction
Yes.
and it just helps you to get your day started. If maybe you hadn't set up your schedule for that day, which of course we like to do like the night before, but if you haven't, it's always nice to have that video and that schedule kind of laid out for you and the content already given to you. So you just kind of make it your own and go from there.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
just joined the 90-day run and I'm kind of behind, but I'm like furiously trying to catch up. And there's so many great ideas from those videos. So
There are. There's so many recorded videos that I mean you could watch all day long if you wanted. If you have the time, you can. But of course, you don't have to too. That's
yeah,
the great thing is in this business, you don't have to watch a
yeah,
ton of training. You watch, you implement, you make money, you go back and learn more, implement. It's kind of a simple little cycle that you do.
that's awesome. Yes. And just what is like, let's say, what's the top three things that you now have free time to do that you would just normally frantic and be like, I never have time for this.
Yeah, so very overwhelmed before I started this. Like I was always just trying to get more, trying to do more, trying to figure out like what was going to do it for me. And so with this business, oh gosh, I mean, not only am I not overwhelmed anymore because like I said, I have my schedule all laid out and I have, what I'm going to do every day. I know what I'm going to do. Um, but I'm able to vacation, like I said earlier, like literally drop everything and go if I want to. And that was huge for me because I truly wanted to do some solo vacationing and I've been able to do that. So that's been very eye-opening, very awakening for me. Just to kind of show me, but learn more about me and just give me that awakening I needed. And then hang out with my kids. Like they're older, but they're fun to hang out with and we're really close. So I have that time to do that. I'm not exhausted. Like when I worked two jobs before, I would crash after, I'd usually like have a glass of wine and crash. Instead, now we're playing games more. We go out and do things more because, I'm pretty much financially free, stable, very stable. So that's really nice too. Um, another thing, just being able to hang out with friends more, just and be able to pay for people too, sometimes that really can't do it. I've really kind of enjoyed being able to to pay for some of my friends if they just can't do certain things. And, we want to go live life bigger, and that's always nice too. So, oh, and family, and of course, seeing family back home where I'm from. I've been able to travel there and visit my family more often too.
That's so
So,
beautiful. So much of what you said resonated with me. I'm the same. I'm like, I want to just treat my friends. I want, you don't have money
right,
to do this thing. I'll pay for it. Let's just go.
right.
I don't expect
Yeah,
anything back.
exactly.
And,
Mhm.
as I'm from Namibia as well, like going back home is always such a huge expense for me. And I see my
I know.
parents so little and I feel guilty.
Mhm.
I'm like, I'm living on borrowed time. My parents are in their
Yeah,
70s and I don't know when they might be gone. And I want to spend
mhm.
more time with them. So, yes.
Right.
It's beautiful.
Yes, it's
I'm
so
super
important.
excited about this program. I've been in it 2 months and I'm just kind of like a slow and steady little turtle. I'm like
Yeah,
doing a lot more
that's
time, but I'm
okay.
spending time on it because I'm really enjoying this learning process and there's just so much. And I love it.
Yeah. That's great. I think that's another thing that I really like about the business is that you can do it in your own time and you don't have to overwhelm yourself, and you just take it as you can and make it simple, learn the process. And I think you're going to be the most successful when you do that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Simplicity. We just not try to overcomplicate things so many
Yes,
times.
we do. We definitely.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you so, so much. I'm so glad you were able to hop on this call with me. I was like,
You're
oh, my
welcome.
schedule.
Yeah.
And I hope to see more of you. I really enjoyed the Loris and John mentoring session, so I'm looking forward to more of hers. And I
Oh,
want to do her 7-day program as well. Um,
definitely. Yes, do it for sure.
yeah,
That
absolutely.
changed everything for me. So definitely do the mindset, do the 7 day, and jump into the 6 week if you can, because it's definitely worth it.
All right. Well, have a beautiful day. Thank you so, so much.
Thank you. All right. See you soon. Take
Bye.
care. Bye.